You're saying in your note this morning, you think there's a disconnect now between the property stocks and that wider economy. You touched on that. Just expand on that view.
Yeah, so for most of the last 20 years, Chinese property was such a key part of the China growth story, the investment there, the construction spending, the upgrading of people's lifestyles, that it provided a consumer tailwind. And that was really the big narrative there. Chinese property developers were a large part of the market. Now, they've been in a couple of years decline. And what's happened is we're still having this Pavlovian response that when something happens to the property market, well, then that really matters for the broader market. But in fact, these are all penny stocks now. So the direct translation from property sector into the broader market just isn't there. And that means that short term, any of these headlines on property, even though our Pavlovian responses to respond to them, they're probably a fade, they're probably irrelevant. Now, what happened yesterday is that, so this was a positive development for the property sector, maybe at the margin, but that doesn't matter directly. It was a negative for the banking sector if they're going to be forced to make unsecured loans, and the banking sector is now more relevant. So arguably, this was a net negative headline for the overall stock market, and it's probably overshadowed by other dynamics. At the moment, there's sentiment because tech sector traded generally poorly today. So I think this is really important that the property sector short term does not matter. Now, before you start thinking you can ignore the property sector entirely, the big issue at the heart of the China problem is they need to reignite animal spirits. That's animal spirits in the business sector, capital expenditure, it's in consumer spending, and it's in markets generally. And a large part of that narrative will be about the property sector stabilizing for the long haul. So of course the property sector matters, long-term and macro. But if that's something we're going to judge over many months, you do not judge the animal spirits narrative on the space of one session, 1 week. And that's why short-term fade, long-term, of course, it still matters.
OK, short-term fade, long-term, of course, it still matters. And we're going to be threading this theme around China and Germany as well through the show. And on Germany, Mark, we saw those moves in terms of yields higher, bond prices down in Germany yesterday on the back of what's happening with that budget. Do you expect that pressure to continue around German debt? How are you thinking about that evolution?
I'm not sure. I think, as I said, I probably belatedly caught up on this story. I didn't quite realize how consequential that constitutional ruling was last week. I am starting to get more and more worried on the negative growth story. So ultimately, this might be more compelling for the ECB to have easier policy next year, to ease rates earlier, and that might mean yields coming lower. So I think it's a very, very tough dynamic, I think, in the short term kind of thing, those two compelling impacts, that this is problematic for what's happening on German yields because they're raising the debt brake, therefore that's upward pressure on yields. But of course, there's a lower pressure on yields from the very, very negative growth story. And I think it's the negative growth story that's bigger in the longer term.
And the other story we have to touch on was what's happening in Japan with the data, the inflation data. So prices are rising in Japan. And for some, the take would be they have to walk away from their ultra-loose monetary policy. But there is a focus on wages in Japan, and that strength is not yet coming through.
And that's why people are concerned it's not sustainable. That's what the BOJ maintains. They still need easy policy. So the print we got this morning was softer than expected, but yet still shows rising prices. Ultimately, Japan has inflation way above target now for a long period of time. Is it sustainable? How long is a piece of string?